Hi everyone. Hello. Welcome to today's live stream. And in case you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Princess Anu, and on this channel, we talk about aviation, motivation, and adventure. Today, we're going to be answering some questions, but I'm going to be giving some time for more persons to join us in today's live stream. Today is Sunday, and it's the first Sunday in the year. Yay! Robin Hood, thank you so much for joining me. Okay, let's kind of wait for more people to join. Freedom Atlanta, thank you so much for being here, guys. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Very important. Slim Pilot, thank you so much for coming. Yasha Arfat, welcome, guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget, give this video a thumbs up. There are some questions that El Nino Aviation asked, and these questions, if we're looking at them now, they are very important questions. I think everybody is going to be benefiting from these questions. Trust me, you all are going to be benefiting from questions. Yasi Arfat, you can ask your questions too. And please, if you can hear me, let me know. Let me know you can hear me, because I just connected my mic. I discovered that it wasn't connected. Okay. Arfat, you can ask your question. So before we review these other questions that I have here, El Nino Aviation, do you think aviation will be recovered soon? Fly Guy Blue One, hi. Welcome to the channel. It's nice having you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you've not subscribed, subscribe. And also, if you have questions, that's going to record. Whatever goes up must come down, and that's just it. And no matter how things are, it will definitely return back to normal. It might not happen as soon as everybody, like, I'm sure people are never expecting to happen soon, but it might even shock everybody. Like, it might happen sooner than we all expect. It might happen very fast. Trust me, it might happen very fast. The thing is, everywhere is becoming, like, everywhere is kind of coming back to normal, and people are trying to adapt to what's going on. The social distancing is there, using of face masks, nose shield also in aircraft is there. You know, uh, checking people with the COVID-19 test and all that, checking people also is there. Then a lot of measures are being put in place to kind of curb whatsoever is happening. So the aviation industry is recovering, and a lot of us want to travel. Personally, me, like, I looked so much forward to going for the expo, the Dubai Expo 2020, that has shifted. Menanti Patula, I'm happy you're awake. I look so much like I hope to go for the Expo 2020 that's in Dubai, and the whole thing shifted, and a lot of people are expectant, not just me. A lot of people are looking forward to going for that Expo 2021 now, because it has shifted to 2021, and there are a lot of other events that you obviously have to travel. People want to go for honeymoons, people want to go for vacations. There are a lot of things people are going for, and so that's why I believe that the aviation industry is definitely going to recover, because people must fly. There are places you can't go. Okay, imagine now I'm in Nigeria and I want to go from Nigeria to like China. I must fly, and sometimes this kind of flight I'm doing is not going to be just a one route flight. It's going to be, I have to stop over, maybe, and stop over and stop over. So you can see that with all these things, I hope I've been able to prove to you that the aviation industry will definitely recover. Trust me, it's going to recover. Okay, let me answer one of the questions here before I continue with questions I already have. Okay, I wanted joining aviation since 2016, but I was advised to have a backup plan. Is getting a job very difficult in aviation, or what? If you watched one of the last videos I talked about networking. What I've gotten to discover is that if you want to get a job, or based on people's experiences that I've seen, if you want to get a job very fast in aviation, you need to be able to know people. Like, imagine this person's friend connected him to this person that made him get the job. Do you know that kind of a thing? These dogs are kind of making so much noise. Anyways, that's by the way. So, like, you need to connect, you need to know a lot of people. So, if you know people, you'll be able to blend faster into the aviation industry, and you'll be able to see jobs in quotes, because there are some jobs that maybe they need one person or two people. You don't expect them to maybe do a, like, publish a paper that they actually want one or two persons in that company. I don't think they are going to do that. So this is what's going to happen. They are like, do you know anybody? We need one pilot or two pilots, like, in this airline now. We really need them urgently. This person is going to call his friend. That person is going to call her friend, and you know, they connect together. And before you know what is happening, they are already on board. So networking is very important. If you want to come to aviation industry, I'm going to advise you network so much. And their jobs, I think they are jobs, but there are jobs that require so much hours. Guys, if you can still hear me, let me know. You can still see me too. I'd like to know, because okay, I think you're on track. Katik Agrawal. Wow, this name is wonderful. Welcome. So I'm just going to say that there are jobs, but I think the jobs are based on some kind of qualifications. Like, your qualifications has to be like very high for you to get those jobs. Like, you see jobs, Quincy, I miss you. It's nice having you here. Biafran Destiny TV, hi, welcome. Wow, you're watching from Australia. I hope to come to Australia very soon. Oh Lord, help us. Yeah, I do. So, like I was saying concerning the jobs and everything, there are jobs, but they need a certain amount of hours. Like, there are some jobs that need you to have 5,000 hours, and you know, just as a fresher leaving flight school, you don't have those amount of hours. If you know what I'm talking about, 5,000 hours is a lot. Like, it's a lot. So it's really something that is big. Please continue meteorology. I would try. I'm not promising, but I'm going to try. I didn't come back with my board, but maybe when I get back to school, because we're resuming soon, maybe when I get back to school, I'm going to continue with meteorology series, because I need a board to kind of teach you guys. Don't worry, you're going to definitely enjoy the rest of the series I have, because they are so interesting. They are so interesting. So, which other question have I not answered? If you know, if asked a question I've not answered, please just retype it, so that I'm going to treat that before we go into these other questions that I have here. Aminu Sani, hi, welcome. Okay, El Nino Aviation, he asked some questions. I learned that frozen. Okay, no. Let me start from the first one. Was browsing through L3 Aviation. Hi, Abami is here. Hi. Welcome. I was browsing through L3 Aviation and CAE Oxford. They require I went for an ATPL license. Does this mean that to do an integrated ATPL, I have to get a PPL first, or is it all the licenses joined? So guys, when you have an SPL, you move from having an SPL to a PPL. And when you have a PPL, don't worry, I'm going to try my possible best. Yeah. So when you have an SPL, you have a PPL. When you have a PPL, you have a CPL. Okay, for people that don't understand what I'm talking about, let me leave the abbreviations and let me give you the full. When you have a student pilot license, which is an SPL, you move towards having a private pilot license, which is a PPL, and you move towards having a commercial pilot license. After you have a commercial pilot license, you will now get an airline transport pilot license. So an airline transport pilot license is the highest license you will get as a pilot. And you can only get a license if you have 1,500 hours, you do your ground school, you do your check ride, and you're good to go. Lawrence Asujo, welcome. So these are the kind of things that are going to happen in the process of getting an ATPL. So when you browse and they say you should go get an IATPL before you even get an ATPL or a frozen ATPL, they are trying to say go do your PPL, CPL, and frozen ATPL. You can get a frozen ATPL that you've done the ground school for an ATPL, but you've not done the check ride because you don't have the amount of hours that are needed to get the license. So that's how the whole thing is. So when you browse and they now tell you that you have to go get an IATPL before they can give you an ATPL, they are just trying to tell you go do all the background work and now come for your ATPL license. You don't just get an ATPL straight up. In your 18 months of training, will you be able to obtain all the three PPL instrument? Yes, you will be able to obtain all the three: PPL, CPL, and PPL, CPL, then IR, that's instrument rating and multi-engine rating. You're supposed to have these four, not even three. Two are licenses and the other two are ratings. So you're supposed to have these four in the space of like 18 months, or let's say 2 years. Let's give it 24 months. I made a choice of going to 43. Oh wow, I like it when people have already taken the first step, because there's nothing as sweet as taking the step. A lot of people want to do it, but they don't take that step. They just stay and I don't know, they keep wishing and all that. There's no point wishing. You just take the step and go do what you want to do. Go do what you love to do. So let's move over to the next question. What is the difference between integrated ATPL and integrated CPL? This is the first time I'm actually hearing of an integrated CPL. But an integrated ATPL is what I just mentioned. You have done the ground school for an ATPL, but you've not done the flying because, yeah, you're welcome. Because you need 1,500 hours for you to be able to do the ground school. So now let's move over. His next question is, I learned that frozen ATPL is when you pass your ground course but not completed training. Now, one of the requirements of training is that you have at least 500 hours PIC type rated. How do you get this? It's simple. Before you can get an integrated ATPL, you must have gotten your CPL. And for you to get your CPL, you will need a certain amount of hours. And before you can get your ATPL, you also need 1,500 hours. In this 1,500 hours, you must have had maybe at least 500 hours of PIC, that's pilot in command hours. Guys, if you're following, just let me know. I want to be sure this live stream is not breaking. I want to be sure this live stream is not going up and down and we are just, we just have to do this again. I don't want that. So if you're online and you can see me, you can hear me, if you read me 5, in aviation we read each other. We read 5, we read 4, we read 3, we read 2, and we read 1. So if you can read me 5, let me know. That means you can read me perfectly, loud and clear. That means you can read me 5. So let me know if you can read me 5, and I'm going to continue. If not, we will have to do this again, probably tomorrow, answering the other questions. Okay, Natty Bruce, thank you so much. I'm happy you can read me 5. So we will move further to the next question that El Nino Aviation asked. Okay, can you find yourself to type rate if you have the cash? That's it's trying to ask, can you actually go for a personal type rating if you have the cash to do that? Yes, but another thing is, why do you want to go for a type rating if you've not found a company that you want to work with? Because this is how it works. You see a company that flies a B-58, and now you see that this company is likely going to need pilots, and so you go do a rating for this B-58 and now come back to this company to apply for them to accept you. So that is the only way you can say you're going to use your own money. If not, it's going to be a waste of time, because type ratings expire. Most type ratings expire after 6 months. P85,000. This is what, okay, this is what I'll be calling you if it makes. I mean, no, don't worry. We are going to get to 5,000 subscribers. We're going to get to 10,000 subscribers very soon, because that's my year goal. Actually, this year I want to make sure we make 10,000 subscribers. Yeah, maybe that goal is too small for the whole year, but I think I'm fine with that for now. 10,000 committed persons that love aviation is enough for me. Like, at least for now. Okay, let's move on. So if you want to, the best advice is allow the company to sponsor you. So you go to the company and the company decides to rate you, the company decides to train you. That is most preferable. In fact, I was talking with a senior colleague and he was advising me that it's best you go under a company for your type rating, because type ratings can be very expensive, especially for the kind of aircrafts that you want to do. So it will be best if you go under a company, so that they can, find a way to like cut down on the costs that you need to do the whole rating. Let's move over the next question. Next. Yes, I remember something. What is the meaning of the words tango, delta, etc? Pilots like saying it a lot. You can make videos on that. Okay. And these are aviation alphabets, like the way you say alpha, bravo, charlie, delta, you know, like that. Yankee. So these are aviation alphabets, and this is how we communicate with each other. So if you want to tell the controller something, or if you want to use the name of an aircraft, you just say this is 5 November Charlie Bravo Alpha, 5 November Charlie Bravo Echo, 5 November Charlie Bravo, like that. Those are the aviation alphabets that we normally use to communicate with ourselves and also with the control tower. So when you hear pilots calling words like that, don't get so confused. It's just like saying A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, like that. Let's not go back to primary school. So another thing is, one more thing I want to say today. Maybe we'll continue answering other questions. Sorry for that interruption. 5 November Charlie Bravo uniform. Yeah, that's a Charlie Bravo uniform. That's a TB20. Yeah, not a TB9. That's a TB20 in NCAT actually. Alpha November. Yeah. Alpha November uniform. You're trying to say Anu. Okay. Back in flight school. Yes, but no. I'm not back in flight school actually. But we are going to be resuming very soon. Don't worry. Whenever we resume, you're going to see the environment is going to change. I'm going to show you. Now, you know how we do it. You know how we roll. And yeah, one more advice. In fact, let's leave this answering of questions for now. I need to gist with you guys before I finish this live stream for today. One more advice for you guys. Whoever says there's no future in aviation right now is lying. See guys, I'm being very, very much sincere. A lot of companies are buying back aircrafts. I've been reading aviation news on LinkedIn. If you're not on LinkedIn, I think you should. Okay, you can find time to join, but I read aviation news on LinkedIn, and I also check out airlines coming up and all that. And I got to discover that when the pandemic started, we heard things like people were stopping their orders from Boeing, from Airbus and all that. But now guys, things have changed. Things have really changed. Even me, I am surprised how things have kind of like transformed, or things have kind of like woken up back. People are buying, airlines and individuals too are buying aircrafts. Companies are buying private jets, because it's now more safer to fly in private jets. It's now more safer to fly. Okay, you're just on your own, cozy, like everything cool. Your pilot takes you, you land anywhere, like that kind of thing. People are buying more private jets. That means they need more pilots, right? People are, yeah, and a lot of people too have kind of like died. So they need people to cover up people that have gone, if you get what I mean. Rabiu, I mean, you're late. Well, welcome. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share with your friends. You know how we do it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Okay, as I was saying, so people are buying a lot of aircrafts, and companies are trying to, like, yeah, people have gone to be with the Lord, like, seriously. And things are getting back to normal, and they are needing more workforce more than before because of safety and all that. Emirates just received their new A380. Thank you very much. And did you see the interior of that A380? Hey, Lord. You see, there's apart from flying the aircraft, there are some things that trigger my fancy when I am in an aircraft or when I see an aircraft picture. Number one is interior, like the father, the interior of that A380 that I saw that Emirates just ordered was so on point, polished, clean, nice. Everything was, in fact, perfect. Let me use the word perfect too. It was on point, and I cannot just imagine. Now they are still going to be needing workforce. So anybody that tells you that there's no future in aviation, even if you don't want to become a pilot, let me advise. Even if you don't want to become a pilot, you can become a cabin crew. Now we have both male and female cabin crews. So don't think about, oh, it's only for the ladies, the ladies. No, we have guys that are cabin crew. Have you not seen Emirates guys cabin crew? Have you not seen Arik Air guys cabin crew? Have you not seen a lot of cabin crews around? Sing, welcome. So I think that's something else you should consider. Not only that, people are trying to upgrade their stuff, and so maybe in a place that they needed like 2 pilots, maybe for safety, they might decide to get 3, just to make life more easier and help, like, boost the economy, help people and all that. So anyone that tells you that there's no future in aviation at this time, trust me, that person is lying. Trust me, person is lying, because now aviation industry is bouncing back. All those things that they were telling us that we'll have to wait maybe for like 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, I don't think it's going to take that long again, because companies are not smiling. They've started getting enough money, to put back everything back to normal. So I think you should take up. Even if you want to become an aircraft maintenance engineer, it's a good opportunity. If you want to become a flight dispatcher, it's a good opportunity. You still have you still have the exams to pass. He will definitely pass the exams. There's nobody that is here on this channel that should not be passing the exams, because we all teach ourselves and tell ourselves to read again. Okay, likewise, Ryan Air, if you trained in their school at Ireland, the job is automatic. Wow. And the pay is very well. After 5 years, you become a captain. Wow, that's a very good one if Ryan Air is doing it. But I think Ryan Air actually does, I think they do IASA or FAA. I'm not really sure of the particular one they do, but I don't think they just do the normal ECAO. It's either they do IASA or FAA. I'll really check that out again. And sometimes people just see that, oh, you went to flight school, you just, okay, yeah, IASA, thank you very much for that. People just see that, oh, you went to flight school and everything is perfect. See, it's not easy. Those reading is not easy. Anybody that wants to take for granted after going for flight school, see, let me give that person that eye now, like. But seriously, guys, it's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy. And if you have dedicated yourself towards doing it, I need to clap for you, because you have a lot to read, a lot to study, a lot. So if you're already taking that step, please do well and be your best. Make us proud. Let us be happy that you come on the channel and comment, leave a comment, tell us that you made it. That's what we want to hear, especially in this year. 2021, is our year actually. Celebrations all around, like I'm trying to break dance. I'm trying to. Okay, okay. There was something else someone was saying. Okay, so there is a future for aviation. The demand for pilots to be high when we recover from the COVID. Anyways, COVID or no COVID, we are moving forward. Everything is already springing back to normal. So the only thing is that we need to pray to God for everything to happen faster than we are thinking. But actually, I think everything's happening faster than we are thinking. So just make sure you grab every opportunity. I've talked about it before. See, states are still sponsoring. I saw some people that a state brought to my school recently. That was before even the holiday, before we left. And seriously, like, states are sponsoring. There's a school in Lagos, Nigeria, that is 3 months for aero contractors. Okay, that should be cabin crew course, right? Okay, I'm having a friend. She wanted to join the cabin crew, but we don't know where to advise her to apply. There are plenty places. Yes, NCAT does cabin crew, but NCAT does cabin crew that do cabin crew courses, and you can just check anyone that somebody else has done and the person can attest, because me, I believe in a student attesting for the fact that this place is good and this place is a good place to go do this thing, not a staff or somebody that works there telling you what to do. No, I mean someone that has attended the school, someone that's attended the institution telling you that you should take that step. That's what you want, not an outsider or somebody that just feels that I think you should go there. You should not do that. So guys, where do we end today's live stream? Okay, I don't want it to be too long so that any other person that comes will watch and smile and be happy. So we are still going to have live streams. I don't know, probably next week Sunday, but I'll make sure I answer your questions, and I'll be here. Trust me, I'll be here in the comment section, always answering your question time after time. So guys, I'm sorry I have to go now, and I need you guys to go and sleep early, because as aviators we sleep early and we wake up late. The saddest aspect of training in a foreign country like US and Europe is that after completion of a training, you must be able to achieve a permanent resident status before you are hired. I don't think so. I don't think you have to have a permanent residence ID before you are hired. I don't think that's what it is. You might have a work permit, or you might have, yeah, a work permit is what is mainly needed, not a permanent residence. But do you know what it means? It takes a lot actually to get a permanent residence from a place you just came to school in. The processes are kind of lengthy, and they don't just give anybody. So I really don't think that you need a permanent residency. No, no, no. I think you just basically need a work permit and maybe some other few documents. I was told in Canada you need 1,000 hours of flight experience, but I believe you should do your own research. Okay. Well, like you said, I should do my research, and I'm good at that. Cheers. I'm definitely going to do the research about that. But in Canada, they take people. You can, when you go for instructor's rating, for instance, I've heard when you go for instructor's rating, you're 250 hours. You can train other students to get hours. So if you train other students to get hours, I think from 500 hours you're good to go. Yeah, I think so. It's just my thought. From 500 hours you should be good to go, not like waiting to get like a whole sum of hours. To get hours in aviation is not that, it's not com chop. Like, it's not com chop at all. Trust me, it's not com chop. And okay, okay, in Nigeria, yeah. Even to get hours in Nigeria, trust me, it's not easy. So guys, I'm going to be calling it a day. Do well to stay happy, be fine, live your best life. It's very, very important. Just stay safe, be happy, be fine, live your best life. Until I see you just around, good night, sweet dreams, and have bye guys.